WRP is quietly positioning for a 2026 explosion. Here's what almost no one sees. What if I told you one of the most ignored crypto projects right now could explode in 2026? Not because of hype, not because of memes, but because of timing? Most people in crypto chase noise. They chase green candles. They chase whatever is trending on X right now. But the biggest gains? They usually come from projects no one is talking about yet. Today, we're asking a dangerous question. Will WRP explode in 2026? And more importantly, what would need to happen for that explosion to occur? Stay until the end, because the final point might completely change how you look at this project. What is WRP really? Let's get one thing straight. WRP isn't a meme coin. It's not trying to be the next Dogecoin, and it's definitely not built for overnight hype. WRP positions itself around real utility, infrastructure, and long-term adoption, the kind of things that usually get ignored in bull markets, and rewarded after them. And here's the key. Utility coins don't explode first. They explode last. That's important. Remember it. Why WRP has been quiet? If WRP is so promising, you might be asking, why hasn't it already pumped? Simple. No influencer hype, no aggressive marketing, no meme-driven speculation, and in crypto, that's usually seen as a weakness. But historically, that's exactly how late-cycle winners are born. Bitcoin in 2012, Ethereum in 2016, Chainlink before DeFi exploded, they were boring until they weren't. Why 2026 matters? Now this is where things get interesting. 2026 isn't random. By then, we're likely to see a post-Bitcoin halving environment, clearer global crypto regulation, institutional money, shifting from speculation, infrastructure, survival of strong utility projects, not hype coins. And historically, this is the phase where quiet builders suddenly reprice violently. If WRP survives the boring years, if it keeps building while others collapse, 2026 could be the moment the market finally notices. The real question no one asks. Here's the brutal truth. WRP doesn't need hype to explode. It needs one of three things: a major partnership, real-world adoption at scale, a narrative shift toward its core utility, and crypto markets love narrative shifts. When sentiment flips, price doesn't rise slowly. It gaps. The risks. Yes, there are risks. Now listen carefully, because this part matters. WRP could also do nothing. Development could stall, adoption could lag, the market could move on. In crypto, potential means nothing without execution. That's why smart investors don't ask, will this multiply 100 times? They ask, is this still building while everyone else is distracted? What an explosion would look like. If WRP does explode in 2026, it won't look like a meme pump. It will look like slow accumulation, sudden volume, violent repricing, and everyone saying, how did we miss this? By the time YouTubers scream about it, the early move is already gone. Final thought. So, will WRP explode in 2026? Here's the honest answer. Not guaranteed. Not overnight. Not without risk. But if crypto enters a utility-focused phase, if WRP keeps building quietly, and if the market wakes up at the right time, 2026 could be the year WRP stops being ignored and starts being chased. If you want a deep dive follow-up on WRP fundamentals, tokenomics, or a price scenario breakdown, comment WRP 2026. Like the video so YouTube knows this topic matters, and subscribe, because the quiet projects are where the real stories are hiding. Stay aware. Stay awake. This is Felix. See you next time.